I didn't expect you to cry at this. Do you like it? You're so sweet.
You're so beautiful. Haley, where do I start? Thinking back to our first time hanging out with each other, I remember we were saying goodbye and I shook your hand instead of giving you a hug. Little did I know that that awkward handshake would eventually lead me to this day. I cannot believe that this day is finally here. I thank God every day that you're in my life and that I get to spend the rest of my life with you.
Matthew, you might not believe what I'm about to tell you, but I started writing these vows on December 1st, 2019. Dear Matthew, on November 20th, 2019, I journaled in prayer about my future husband. 3 days later, you and I went to Nashville together with 2 of our other friends. I really fell for you, and when it seemed you felt the same way, I knew this was going to be something special. Thank you for coming into my life, and I'm hoping you'll stick around.
You look wonderful. Am I allowed to hug?
Love never gives up. Love cares more for others than for self. It trusts God always. Always looks for the best, never looks back, but keeps going to the end. Love never dies. You are meant to help one another become a fuller expression of who you are created to be in Christ. You become more fully who you are in being together.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for making this wedding possible, and thank you for all the support that you've shown, both Matthew and I, these past few years.
I'll also thank my parents. I thank you for your love and support for Haley and I over the past 3 years.
We also want to thank our friends, especially our bridal party, for their support and the love they show us day in and day out.
And I also just want to say that I got a feeling that tonight is going to be a good night.
How do you write a speech about someone who has been a part of your life in every capacity for as long as you can remember? What do you say to that person that sums up who they are to you?
My whole life, Matthew has been the bigger brother who I looked up to and especially copy. Matthew would always try to include me, which really shows Matthew's kind spirit and inclusiveness. Matthew has also showed me how to live with God and enjoy it, and has also chosen the right people and friends to help him through the difficulties of life. Let's go back though to when Matthew told me he had a crush on this girl like a little middle schooler. As years went on, Haley really established a connection with her whole family, and she became like another sister to me. As a copycat, I want to copy Matthew in the way he's chosen his wife and how he's handled his relationship with Haley and always put God first with her.
You're my best friend, and I never get tired of being around you. You are smart, creative, and you light up every single room you enter. You are the most amazing person I have ever met, and I'm still in disbelief that I get to marry you.
You consistently put my needs above your own. You know my heart better than anyone, and you take care of it more than I ever thought anyone could. I'm excited to say I'm marrying the greatest adventure partner I've ever had, and I can't wait to continue exploring God's creation with you by my side.
I promise to push you to be the best version of yourself. I promise to remind you of where your hope, love, and beauty comes from.
I can't imagine a husband more perfect for me than you are, and I can't wait to start forever with you.
I had the pleasure of growing up with Haley, and I am truly so thankful that God blessed me with her as my twin sister. People will always ask us what it's like to be a twin, and our response is always the same. What's it like to not be a twin? Throughout our life, there have been many people who have come and gone, but we have always known that no matter what, we'll have each other. It is hard knowing that she is now married, but it brings me comfort knowing that she gets to do it with someone as amazing as Matt.
If we hold on tight, we'll keep going.
I know that you getting married means that you're starting a new chapter in a new life, but I know that our memories will never be forgotten and we continue making new memories.
Matt, thank you for taking care of my sister. Protecting her has always been my most important task my entire life, and I am grateful that I am passing the torch to you. I love you guys. Thanks for being my best friends.
I love both of y'all and wish you only the best. So let's raise a toast to Matthew and Haley.
Words have been spoken, vows made, rings exchanged, and now we have the privilege of pronouncing you husband and wife. Matthew, you may kiss your bride.
And if we hold on tight, we'll keep going till we reach new heights, going further than we ever.
It's my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthew and Haley Burns.